It's God Save the King. It's been a long time coming, but you got there in the end, Charlie.
Go on, Charles. God save you.
5月5號禮拜五下晝我就去到隻貓陣營，去到已經人山人海㗎啦，逼到去 Admiralty Arch 附近。皇室愛好者都聚集喺呢一度，等待見證查理斯3世加冕大日子。紮營人士準備充足。呢個前 Royal Horse Guard 裝備非常專業啊！
They are spicy pork noodles.
Pork noodles, all right. Pork noodles.
Barbecued pulled pork.
And then I'll be able to see between a pot. Oh, what do you have?
We're doing bacon butties for this evening.
Wow.
Just as a little snack. So yeah.
This is a snack. It's a dinner.
So well, maybe. We got a long night. Who knows?
睇情況會煮埋 Coronation menu 喎。
Where are you guys from?
We are from Houston, Texas. Well, we attended the funeral and we decided we needed to come back for kind of full closure, full circle moment. We can see the baton actually pass to Charles, and so we decided to come back.
So do you guys all love the British monarchy?
Oh yes, we do. Always have. Always have.
So what do you think about the current modern monarchy in the UK?
Cool, that's kind of hard to answer because
I think it's going through a time of transition, but I think to this point it's been handled with much dignity and grace, as best as it could be handled.
Changing times, everything's going to change, so we just kind of have to, can't rush it, you know. I think he's doing a good job.
I think it'll be good.
It'll be
fine.
Oh, I mean, he's just,
I think he's
patient,
taking on a big role and doing it quite well.
I think he knows. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he knows he has very big shoes to fill. He knows he has a lot of work to do as well in the changing times and just everything going on in the country and the world right now. But I think he's going to do the best he can.
His mother prepared him well.
Absolutely, yes. He's been preparing his whole life.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to compare him to his mother. Do you think this is fair enough?
No. Different times. He's a different person. Different priorities. It's a different world than when she was queen. So it will be a different monarchy.
So how far would this UK monarchy go? Do you think forever or just?
I hope so.
I think
forever. I hope it goes on forever. It's just tradition.
I think it will.
It would be sad to see it.
No reason to
go.
abolish it.
No.
I think this country loves their royal family, and I think it will continue. I think the monarchy will continue.
It's a celebration that we don't get to have in America. You know, the British people haven't had a celebration this big in, 70 years. So the pomp and the pageantry and the celebration, it's a once in a lifetime. So we just wanted to be here and help celebrate.
It's very unifying, which is something we don't have. Very unifying.
Every day is like survival. You're my lover, not my rival. How big to me? Massive, great historic event for the country, and bringing everybody together. Fantastic party atmosphere. It's what Britain's all about. England, hooray!
But there are really some kind of anti-monarchy views here.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think?
What I think is people have got their own opinions and it's up to them what they think. But I think it's great. I think he'll make a brilliant king. I think he's been waiting for it a long time and he's got lots of good views on things, so I think he's going to be amazing. Obviously I was a big Diana fan. Camilla's okay. I'm not brilliant on Camilla, but you know, we're where we are now with it, so there's not a lot you can do about it. He seems happy with Camilla. I love Diana. I thought she was an amazing person, and I love her children. Shame about Harry, really. Feel sorry for Harry. My view is that the Queen was amazing. No one will ever come close to the Queen, but it's their son and he's been there a long time waiting to come into the role, so I think he'll be brilliant. I'm happy about Charles, King Charles.
I love your crown very much. This is your handmade.
Yes, it is. A police lady who works at Great Manchester Police has made it for me for today.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah.
So today you're staying over?
On the pavement, yeah.
There are some kind of anti-monarchy views in this country. What do you think?
I find it very sad that they don't see what a benefit the royal family are to us all, and I find it sad that they can't see that.
Do you think King Charles is a good king?
Yes.
Why?
I think he's a man of the people, and I think he's in touch with people and in tune with how they think more. And I love the Queen, but I think he's moved on from that. I think the Queen was for her generation and my generation, but we have to move on from that, and I think he has moved on a notch, and that's a good thing. He's more into the modern day times than the Queen was, and that's a natural, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm very excited, really excited, really looking forward to it. I got down here at midday today with my daughter. I've got family members turning up. We're all here for the big party, here to see the King getting crowned. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. Not nervous at all, very, very happy.
So did you plan this for a month before?
Oh yeah, as soon as we found out when it was actually my sister who suggested we come down, because she reminded me that my dad was here for the coronation of the Queen in 1953. He died a couple of years ago, and she said it'd be really great if we came down and like repeated history and came down for this coronation. So yeah, it's a really good family event as well.
Do you find this monarchy now today is transforming?
I think they're moving as quickly with the times as the tradition allows. I personally quite like the mystery of the monarchy, so I'm not that interested in the personal lives or the troubles that they've been having recently with various children. I always think, look, we're all human, none of us are perfect. People do wrong things in their lives or whatever, people do things that they might regret later. But most people, it's not all splashed all over social media and the news. So it's just unfortunate that the royal family have been caught up in a few bits and pieces like that. But I still think, personally, it's a very relevant institution. It's a continuous thread through history that's kept this country together for so many centuries, and I'm very happy to see it continue. I think Charles will make a fantastic king. Given the length of him being the Prince of Wales and how many decades he's been preparing for this role, I think he's very ready for it. He's seen everything that goes on, and I just think he'll be a brilliant king. And I think his mother, you know, obviously he's got the genes from his mum, the training from his mum, and he will have observed the fantastic way that the Queen ruled over us as well. And I think he'll just be following suit.
At the same time, do you miss the Queen?
Of course, but time moves on. It was a very, very sad moment for this country, for the Commonwealth and for the world. One of the biggest figures in history, certainly for this country and for the world, I would say as well. She was reigning for so long, she's seen so many changes, so many prime ministers and leaders of other countries have come and gone, and she was still there, and it was absolutely fantastic, yes, and I was very, very sad when she died. Go on, Charles, God save you.
Yeah.
而家咧其實已經係夜晚8點鐘噶啦，我而家身處嘅位置咧就係 The Mall， 後邊咧就係白金漢宮，前面咧就係 Admiralty Arch。嗱，而家天啊仲未黑啦，而人潮咧係越嚟越多嘅。咁當然啦，距離聽日嘅呢個加冕大典咧，仲有一段時間。咁但係其實咧，The Mall嘅兩邊啊，全部都係紮營嘅人，等緊聽日呢個大日子嘅。咁警方咧就喺後邊維持秩序啦，亦都有好多車輛咧喺 The Mall度經過咧，咁就係為 Coronation 咧做更多嘅準備嘅。咁聽日就係呢個大日子啦，我哋睇下究竟聽日會係點樣。最後咧，我哋都係轉咗位。因為基於聽日影嘢嘅位置要佔有利嘅位置咧，最後營都達唔到，因為呢個位置係唔俾起營嘅。而家已經係凌晨3點鐘。苦守現場14個鐘，以為係拍攝有利位置啦，結果食白果啊！好彩有觀眾喺威呵捕捉到精彩片段。喺核心外圍 Trafalgar Square 有反君主制遊行，遊行開始之前幾個鐘發起人被捕，我哋都影到有人喺度貓響應示威，結果被帶走。
I would prefer the king to be more like they have in Sweden.
Yeah.
We don't need lots of palaces. They don't need hot and cold running servants.
Do you foresee there will be no more monarchy 10 years later?
Probably 25, the rate we're going. But I would like shrink it down. More money for services.
Yeah.
They can turn it into a museum, make money out of Americans, use it for not just NHS, but
the resources for the people.
Yeah. He's making an effort. The problem is the British government has been such crap for so long that even someone like me would say monarchy not totally bad because it gives coherence. Although I really don't like the idea of people are born and then automatically they get money, houses, servants. 知道。付出過努力咧，就真係唔係代表一定可以影到要影嘅嘢或者想影嘅嘢嘅。無論係位置啊、安排咧，由尋日開始咧，都係已經去到個極差嘅一個情況㗎啦。咁本身就係啲安排上一啲職員好混亂啦。無論警方又好，現場保安又好咧，都唔知道嗰啲位置係點樣嘅。咁所以最後咧，我哋係放棄咗個營啦，去咗另外一個地方，諗住可以好有利一啲啦。但係最後咧，御林軍啊，原來係可以 block 晒成個 view， 咁所以真係乜都影唔到。好啦，咁啊去到下晝諗住可以轉位啦，跟住咧其實好似可以見到咧，成個政府唔係幾想你去睇呢個 coronation， 因為所有封路封得好犀利啦嚇。 你係唔能夠自由咁樣 access 去到其他一啲viewing point。同女王在位白金禧嘅時候咧，嗰個 Jubilee 咧係完全兩回事，因為女王白金禧嘅時候咧可以周圍去啊，自由 access 唔同嘅地方。但係今次你係直情係俾人 trap 住咗喺一個位置，你唔能夠，你係動彈不得，咁所以係唔明白點解啦。咁啊，想提一提咧，就係頭先King Charles 咧，我哋睇電話嘅咋，即係喺呢一個Coronation 嘅時候咧，被點聖油嗰陣啊，突然間呢個轟天雷啊，哇！你諗下倫敦行雷咧，英國行雷咧係好罕有嘅，咁唔知係咪有咩特別意思啦？嗱，咁我哋今次真係影唔到想要嘅嘢啦，咁所以我哋而家打道回府啦。今次嘅 Coronation 國王查理斯三世嘅加冕大典咧，只能夠跟進到呢度啦。我哋下一集 Vlog咪再見，拜拜。今日去到真係 Coronation 呢一日咧，最後 Willa 都有出現到嘅嚇，咁佢就幫手咧去cover 多少少嘅 footage 啦。咁呢個係值得抵讚嘅。
當日全程落雨，我哋就決定幫襯 Thunderbird Fried Chicken， 都幾好食㗎。
Wherever you're traveling, hope you have safe and pleasant journey.